What is the Silver City? Oh, wow. How many people, how many of us from there? Okay. Wow. New Mexico travel guide. Hmm. Interesting. Let's see. Several places, most commonly in Mexico, found after silver discovery in 1870, are historical mining ghost town in Idaho. Other Silver City locations include communities in California, Michigan, and Christmas Island, as well as a nickname for Kata, India, due to its silver filigree work. The correct answer depends on the content of the question. Um, United States, including ghost towns, Montana, Mississippi, Oklahoma, Silver City with Lucifer. Hey, how you doing, Gwen? Um, how y'all doing? This girl, what's up? What's up? Welcome, family, potential family. I hope I can enlighten you. Aha moment, confirmation, just listening or participate. Okay. The Silver City. Now I was listening to Bobby Hemmett. Hi, Scorpios. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. I got a lot of notes they got before we get started to see what's going on. But I was listening to Bobby Hemmett, and he was talking about the Silver City. And he was talking about not holding grudges, not having hate in your heart, um, and not letting anybody take you there. Hey, Samantha, my daughter name. Not anybody take you there, because when people take you to hating, being holding grudges, be deceit, um, all that negative, they stop you from going where you need to go in life and back to your home. Well, some of us are not from here. And he said again on the mothership, which I mentioned in the last video, he says you have to forgive, um, and stay away from people that take you there. I was just thinking when I was outside, I was drinking my coffee, and it was talking about um, particular thing about a gay man. Now, hey, homo is black, it's gay thing. I'm not saying anything about it, but deceiving somebody when you like go both ways. Hello, Sigma. Hey, Melissa, and you go both ways and you don't tell the person, and then when that person finds out, you cause some type of negativity in that person and hurt and shame and all that kind of stuff. And you got to get away from them type of people that cause you to do those type of things to yourself, you know, because it stop your growth, it stop you from going higher. You know what I'm saying? He was talking about all that. Not, and if you think about it, he know what he's talking about. And he said, like I said too, if you're from this planet, I'd fight. But if you're not, and you only came here for a mission, KM, how you doing? Thank y'all for the love. You don't want anybody keep holding you up like they've been holding us up in the past. Reincarnating us and all that kind of stuff. So, being careful of that. Moving around what don't serve you. And that's really what they talking about. Because you have other places to do. Oh, okay, I'm gonna have to look it up, Samantha. Let me take a picture of it. Yeah, I be wanting to hear advice from other people too. Um, you want to be just like me? Now, be just like yourself. You probably be surprised at how you really are, KM. Um, so yeah, just this a brief little, which is important. Let me turn this down right quick. I want to write a note. Um, but yeah, don't let anybody take you there because they hold you here. And just think about it, handlers, all of that are programmed to make you feel some type of way so you can stay here. You know what I'm saying? So remember that, because they be trying to take us there, and don't take nobody else there, because then you get punished, right? Yeah, because I'm ready. You know, it's time for me up here. Hey, Reese, I want to go home. I already told them I want to relax first before like I go on my next mission. I told y'all my daughter said, the one that passed away, she told my other daughter in the dream she good. She on her next mission to help girls like her have high self-esteem, build their confidence up. So she on her mission. She listened to her mama. She ain't going that and that light, which is a trap to bring you right back here and being reincarnated. Take your take your memories away and have you start over until you gotta learn a lesson. Okay, lies. So I'm so glad she listened to her mama, and she says she good. Okay, so I'm glad of that. I told my mama too before she left here, so hopefully she know as well, cause she visits too. Yeah, you can go subscribe, Carrie. Yeah, how you doing? Oh shoot, I didn't mean to do that. But yeah, so anyway, couple of things, y'all. They have me been having me writing. You know, I was talking about the movie Hollow. I don't know if y'all seen the movie Hollow yet. Um, it was something profound that she said since the guy that they turned into a human robot is trying to find out who he is. She said that what they do to people and probably us in order to get, because they need kids that's under 6 or at least 6 years old. So what they'll do is they'll make that child have seizures and bloody nose, and then it leads to the child passing away. And the child don't really pass away. They after parents think their child died, but they actually take their child with them and put all this kind of stuff inside their child, and the child, and make the child human robot and train the child to be a Spartan. This is what she said, and I thought that was kind of like, you know what I'm saying? How many kids have bloody nose? How many kids have passed away? Aneurysms? How many kids have passed away from um what I just said? The other one I just said. Uh, you know what I'm saying? And they've been programming so they can have the children there to program them for, because they're going and they're trying to find out where the Silver City is. Hey, Kyrie. Oh, okay. And where the Silver City is, and other places that they're not allowed to, that our people are from, other realms. If y'all looked at it, we were talking about the other side of the ice walls, and other realms and stuff, and underground, some of our people, and in the water. And they're not allowed to go there. But for main thing, some of them have no soul, some of them are just demonic and wants to control and take over stuff. So they using them to fight, cause using their intellect, cause they want special children to do that. You know what I'm saying? So they can fight. They came here for a purpose. Oh, I just put that up there. Hey, whoever feels it, feels it. You know what I'm saying? I'm still gonna say what I got to say. um. So yeah, that's what I was talking about with the Hollow. It was the series that I'm watching on Netflix. Cause see, they only have 33% Masons, right? They only have, it's like a child. You're supposed to be training a child to be a prince, a king, a emperor, a god, right? They don't want to go through them steps. They want to go straight and be God. That's why they're making the clone thing, the Cabbage Patch Children, the zombies, any other thing they doing. But they stealing from other body parts and skin and everything they could possibly do, like Frankenstein did, and trying to create, like that way. And but the ones, our family, that's 100%, they don't have to do that. They have the power to create a body for us to go on different missions without stealing from anybody. Something they know how to do with being an alchemist and the magic and all of that kind of stuff that the 33 percenters do not know anything about. So be careful with that when y'all join these organizations and they be doing all this stuff and have you go out there killing people and snatching people's faces. They even got the hoverboard, supposedly aliens going in Brazil and other places and cutting the face off of people in Brazil to put on robots or whatever else, making clones of us, all kind of shit. Yeah. So be careful joining that stuff and signing on the dotted line in red because that's their agenda, you know. And then, yeah, and then they want to, seeking they sneak, stealing our melanin, seeking they sneak into the Silver City and other places like that. Like these people is stupid and dumb and they don't know that they done stole something. Bobby Hemming made a point about back in the I don't even know how long ago. He said that they put some kind of way, I don't know how, not trying to be disrespectful, but they were made for a specific purpose. He put some white women, some kind of way using the melanin, turn them black, have something in them that destroys the man's private parts. I don't know how that works, but this is like a weapon. When they be saying weapons and all that stuff, yeah, you have to be careful what type of weapon. Because they're not always talking about a gun or a bomb or something. They talking about something they done created. He said they did this long time ago, you know. So yeah, you got to really question. That's like feeding off of your energy. If you feel somebody feeding off of you, I'm pretty sure they did the men as well, feeding off your energy, you drain, you're losing everything. You could tell when you got a handler, you got somebody that was put there as a weapon to fuck up your life. So I just thought I'd mention that. then I was looking at, then I was looking at, yeah, Alexandra, I told you I don't have a dime. I don't. Anybody got anything y'all can give him, her? Really appreciate that. If I had it, I don't. I'm on a fixed income. Yeah, and I ain't good nothing till next week after next. Um, it says, "Dear Child," another one I was watching. Now this one was a kidnapping. A young girl got kidnapped by this man, and he made her be his wife, so to speak. And she had two babies from him, and he was very controlling, and he programmed her and the children's mind and made them serve him. He programmed so bad, even after the kids got captured, and they mind was fucked up. So after the one Lena that passed away died, the mother, he went look around for other women that he can capture, and he made them call themselves Lena from the first woman the kid's mother, and made them say these are your kids and try to make them believe that. But the kids, by having that psychopathic, crazy ass dad, they went ape crazy, and they had justifying and they lying and saying that the stepmom did it, slicing them with glass and tearing up their face and mutilating them. They finally killed the dad, and they was trying to kill the mom, but she ran away, and just crazy ass shit. So I don't know. I thought that was interesting. Uh, okay. Suppose another. I was listening to this couple. They're kind of celebrities. They found out. This is real. They found out that a secret organization, which we probably know, but we didn't really realize, is trying to make sure that the world and us program our minds to think that no black couple is going to be happy. So what they did was they targeted this specific one that they noticed that this the name of the YouTube channel was Black something to make people think it was black people, and they really knowed about it. But come to find out, they were saying that her husband was on the down low. They was fighting. They was arguing. The child might not be his. All kind of slander they was doing this couple, and were lies. So the couple decided to investigate. And when they investigated, they found out that the secret society and the government and YouTube, sorry YouTube, and what YouTube got to do what they say anyway, and to stop us from knowing about couples, and lied on them, the things that I said, and found out that the people that was having the channels is in Pakistan, India, not even in the United States. But when you go on a person's channel, it says the person is in the United States, and they're not in the United States. So after she found the people and their names and their channels, they to prosecute them, they sent the lawyer from New York that's along with the government to stand up for them. But they won their case. It's still an ongoing thing, but they were making everybody aware how the system is still trying to program the world that black people, we don't have a good mate. Man and woman can't be together. We not this. We just basically shit. Okay? So anyway, that's out there. Then I was talked about the three sisters. I was going to talk about that with the Palladians, right? Whoever's from Palladia, I guess you can find out. They say some of the old souls of the Taurian constellation and the seven sisters, the fifth dimensional love and vibration, the peace and harmony they came to this planet to bring. Their color is blue, highly knowledgeable about metaphysical concepts and advanced healing abilities. When not doing this, you feel um, like a people pleaser, okay? And you feel perfect, like you're trying to be perfect, be a perfectionist, and perhaps get anxiety, depression, or low self esteem issues. Um, not living in your truth. So a lot of people don't even know this, who they really are. We discovering it all the time. But if you felt you wasn't from here, felt different, you ain't. Not from here, okay? You got celestial, another from another realm. Okay. So I said I was gonna talk about the what I found on Google about the seven sisters. And some of them say it's six. And I talked about it before, and y'all probably heard about it, but I just want to reiterate, okay? Seven sisters chased by a hunter, and to escape him, they would transform into stars. In the Greek era, Arapapho and Wirangu and other Aboriginal Australian traditions. In the Greek, they were the seven daughters of the Titans, and Altus and Atlas, or whatever, Altas, whatever it is, to save them from the hunter Orion. So they claiming Orion was after them. Zeus turned them into the stars. Aboriginal. Now, see, you're gonna see. I'm questioning the Orion because they were adopted. Okay, the Aboriginal Australians, the sisters escaped the hunter or other pursuers by becoming stars, pursued by a snake that carved the hills, and they eventually returned to the sky. Okay, Palladian, stars are over time. Their adoptive sisters, who were each given a hint by their mystery's adoptive father, P.A. Salt. They were adopted. They wasn't kin. He got them from different places. About their true origins, search for their parentage is a central theme. So they're looking for their parents, okay? Waterfowl in Meghalaya, India, is named for the myth of the seven spiritual sisters who transformed into water to escape an unwanted suitor. Adopted young by a rich man, brought to secluded castle in Switzerland. each developing their own skills and talents. Father dies. He leaves them letters with clues on to how to discover more about their histories. How you doing, Nene? And Divine? Hey, Divine. They focus the history of the eldest sisters only. So they went on the one that was found first, right? Okay, in the book, Travel Across Continents and Times, Maya, Maia, the protagonist. I want to see what that word meant. I didn't know what that word meant. Let me see. It means the leading character or one of the major characters in a drama, movie, novel. Okay. Is discovering the truth about her great grandparents. Shifts from modern times to Brazil. Talk about Brazil. During the times when the famous statue of Christ was being built. About relationships and love stories. Interesting in unpredictable way. Many historical curious facts and descriptions of the life in old France and Brazil. The Cafe Monta Prnasee was significant. One of the books, the girl was talking about erratic behavior. One of the characters in the book was like a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. One moment, this is a pursuer. One moment he's warm and understanding, and at another one he's a selfish drunk. Then he's back to good chap again. It was hard to not to notice that his pendulum like behavior was for the sake of the plot only. So that's kind of a handler, right? Somebody was put there, but really to do some shit. Then one of the sisters, the same one I said, the pro whatever, also behaves strangely sometimes. But all right, all agree to believe that this is just the way she is about love and relationship different and sex. I don't know why Sherlock Holmes came up too. They also called the Shadow Sisters. Some say six sisters: the Pearl Sisters, the Moon Sisters, the Sun Sisters. New York says that. Missing Sisters, the Emerald Ring. One sister missing. They looking in New Zealand, Canada, and England, France and Ireland. Then find and continue their mission. When they find her, they continue their mission to find their true family. So that's what I was saying about Orion. Some of them might be from Orion, and they saying the hunter, they done scared them, you know, of that person hunting them, thinking that person going to kill them, and that could actually be their people. It says Atlas, the story of P. Pie Salt, the billionaire. The girls he got from different countries, cultures, grew up together at Atlanta's estate by Lake Geneva in Switzerland, each named after stars of Palladians or the seven sister stars, the clusters, MAIA, ALYEONE, Alley, ASTRIROPE, star, CLAENOCC, TAYGTE, Tiggy, Electra, DAPLIESE. The Seven Sisters, MEROPE, was never brought home to Atlantis, and we found out why in the seventh book. Okay, I got the Emerald City. But yeah, something I had a note on there. I don't know if y'all seen, this remind me of, have y'all ever seen Umbrella Academy, which I quote all the time, if y'all watched the Umbrella Academy? And remember when they had the young girls just get pregnant, and I think one girl was at a swimming pool, and people was in the pool, and her and the boy liked each other, and they was fixing a kiss. Then all of a sudden her stomach blows up, but you know they put something in the child's stomach, and she has these babies with special gifts. So nobody wanted them. The parents was ashamed of the children, whatever the deal was. So the billionaire decided to buy the babies, and he made an army of soldiers. If y'all ever watch that picture, you have to watch it. It's real good. It tell a lot of shit because it gets off into the Umbrella Academy being the people that's over us, that make the decisions of this world. When you're supposed to die, what president's supposed to die, what bombs and war supposed to start, the reset of the world if they feel like I need to mess up. And they went into different realms. They went into different dimensions of our world, and they escaped. They had one child. That person could help them go from one dimension to the next. So when one dimension was dying, getting bombed up or whatever, they jumped into another dimension. But that dimension also had their, like, them in that dimension. So it was two of them. So it would cause a ripple effect, something like if y'all watch Sabrina, how her and her sister, one was in hell and one was up, and when they was together, they would cause a lot of issues. So they had to adopt it. Now I think one place they wasn't there. They went back in the past, and they wasn't born yet. So when they went to the future, they found their other future self. It's interesting. I need to watch that. But that's what that remind me of, because I think it was 7 of them. Let me see, Umbrella Academy. But they mixed it with guys and girls. They didn't have just girls. But it remind me of that. I don't know if all these countries talking about it. It got to be true. How many kids was in the Umbrella Academy? It was 6. Okay. Oh, number 7. Yeah. It was 7. Then he kept after them. What happened to them? I forgot what happened. And then they went into another dimension, and he had some more kids, and they had more different gifts than the first kids. But his mission was to get back to his time, because his wife was dying. That was his mission. His wife was dying, and he had to find a way to cure her, something like that. I think that's what it was about. And he went through all of those steps. He had the robot wife and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, that's what they want me to talk about. Scorpio. So let's see, compatibility. It's either going to be about couples or it's going to be a message. I have no idea. Once I do it and what they want to say, it is what it is. Again, happy birthday, gang, because I'm child, Scorpio, Moon, Venus, Neptune, half breed. A lot of Scorpio in my chart. Okay, let's see. What about Scorpio? What we want to say about Scorpio and Scorpio compatibility or whatever else. Oh, let me do this too. Let's do this to get any other body. Don't need no other body. Only you fill up my body. You know that song, Doodle, Doodle. I forgot his name, but the guy that sang that same song. Juju. That's a Scorpio song to me. I don't know if y'all ever heard it. Doodle, Doodle, Doodle. Okay, let's see. Thank y'all for the likes. I appreciate it. What about Scorpio and Scorpio? What do y'all want to say? Okay, shit. Page of Cups reverse. Grow up. Ooh, ignore. Immature. Bad news. Shift weight. Not changing. Ignore. Feelings. No connection. Okay, we starting like that, huh? Then we got somebody dealing with a Capricorn. Controlling. Now let's be real. Up to a certain point, and really, you want your life to be a certain way. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? You could be telling somebody to grow the fuck up. Um, and they might feel you trying to control them, or you feel like somebody kind of trying to control you. You know, but y'all want the best. So, and then when you get the best, you want to keep it. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it can become an obsession because you don't want to lose something that you got. But we're gonna leave that but. So this somebody that you with. Okay, you really love the person, and they could be saying this to you. I don't know. Y'all take it how y'all take it. They feel like it's a toxic relationship, but both of y'all are controlling. Okay. Um, Capricorn is also karma. It's a question mark because the secrecy on both of y'all end, y'all could be suspicious of each other. Usually it could be dealing with Pisces. And that's also a water sign like yourself. It's also mysterious things. And you be knowing, or they be knowing. Well, y'all be knowing too. Pisces be knowing. Capricorn be knowing too. But a lot of times Capricorn ignores a lot of stuff. But it's not reversed. It says agent. So like I say, it's some mysteries in the relationship or partnership, or this could be a child you're talking about that you feel some type of way about. But we got cups here so far besides the devil. So using your intuition, you be knowing. Tarot cards, you be knowing. Could be some new bride. Could be honeymoon. Because this is like a vow. Remember your vows. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's trying to remind somebody, to death do us part, sickness and in health. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's trying to remind somebody of that. Whoever it may be on your end or their end or whatever the deal is, somebody got maybe have a Capricorn in their chart. I don't know. But the arguing, the fight, the arguments. Now this could be dance. This could be like, let me see. Let me get another card. Third eye open. Not blocking. Avoid. Delay. I don't know if somebody's delaying the ceremony. Hey, Kira. Like, yeah, I'm seeing this a whole lot of ways. Okay, I got to give it to you. I'm sorry. I got the Gemini mind. I'm my air sign too. So, it's like delaying the marriage, delaying you holding up the marriage, you holding up us moving forward. Somebody holding up the marriage because she there by herself. Okay. A lot of arguing, fussing. It's unnecessary. This person is saying. Okay. If you didn't see us together, if you didn't want me, this was I'm thinking she's saying, I'm feeling it. Why did we get married? You know what I'm saying? Somebody playing a lot of games. and to feel like you're a devil in disguise, or you feel like they're a devil in disguise, holding up, sucking up that energy, holding them up when they could have been living their life and doing what they wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? You holding up. That person is too intuitive, or you are too intuitive for them to be playing these games with you that you can't see what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? This one first. So I don't know. This is family as well. You could be telling family that. Yeah, my head huge too. So what about it? Um, so you could be telling family this as well. Arguing and fussing, we toxic. Y'all toxic as hell. And you could be the intuitive one in the family. Or y'all grew up together. You know, y'all got married early or whatever. Maybe y'all went to school together. Something like that. Uh, it says reconnect with old friends, old haunt, haunting, rekindling, X negative, childhood, emotional connection, inner child, happy, remembering a time that y'all were happy, revisiting old places. Yeah, remembering childhood of being happy and it wasn't that toxic, or a marriage that wasn't that toxic, whatever this is to y'all. Yeah, somebody feels like somebody is a pure devil. Saying, how did we go wrong? What did we go wrong? Oh, won't you tell me what went wrong with love? Went down the wrong road. We went dark. The whole relationship went dark. Maybe I used to be playful, have fun together, you know, something like that. Oh, this sad. I was just talking about that relationship thing, right? So we got the system in here with that Capricorn too, celebrity. So could be the government involved, could be a secret society involved in this. What I was telling y'all about giving false advertising or temptation, because Capricorn is also temptation, and the person don't know who they are. Um, could be a sexual addiction also, because Capricorn, sex as well as you, Scorpio. Um, Sneaky behaviors. So yeah, um, overindulging, drinking a lot. Okay, Seven of Wands reverse, and that drinking you have to do it in moderation. I'm not saying drinking is bad at all. Everybody in that damn 6-7. Now you on the right one. That do equal 13, Scorpio. Okay. Pyroman. Be careful saying it all the time. Could be making something bad happen. Y'all don't just say anything you hear people say on that internet. Hey Dion. So yours is business. Okay. Okay, I hear you. Yeah, Capricorn is also the career and the business. That's true. Okay, so that's how you see it. Yeah, see it how you want to see it. Period. You know. Um, yeah, and this could be people shopping at your stores, or your prices, whatever you want, however you want to see it. So yeah, this person want this back to old ways. When y'all first met, especially if y'all grew up together. Um, what did you marry? Why did you marry the person? Was it for show? Because Capricorn is also show, look good on my arm, money. You know, why did you marry me? You know what I'm saying? Um, Stray kids, you're gonna have to wait. Okay, what? What's something crazy? Seven of Wands reverse. It says caution. It's like they saying, how she said it? Um, Cardi B song, y'all. What is that? Be careful how you fuck. What is that? How does she say it? Be careful with me. That's what she's saying. Be careful with me, Cancer Pisces. Be careful with me. And this could be you, Scorpio, saying that, them or whatever the deal is. Be careful with me. You playing with me. Okay? Yeah. Won't change. Somebody's trying to stick in there, but you around and you there. It's like your body's here with me, but your mind is on the other side of town, messing me around. Somebody is, hey, okay. Yeah, because Scorpio is also money, career, money, um, like Capricorn. Um, go deep down into the subconscious, um, the dark side of a person. To me, to pull them out, you know what I'm saying? You can help somebody get out of that dark space of being caught. Hey, thank you, Stray Kids. Um, you know, but if that person closed off to you and won't let you in, that's really a waste of your time. Wearing a mask, how can you help? You know what I'm saying? We got an accident here. A police officer pulling somebody to the side. Um, could be a motorcycle with the helmet here. Just a side note. Be careful. Okay, I say that. Could be a pilot. Could be any type of transportation. Could be somebody just learning how to have a private plane too. Some celebrities on the board. Private plane. Maybe you are a teacher because it's under the Six of Cups. So maybe somebody's learning how to fly. I was looking at a private plane the other day. I mentioned I can't wait. I want to do the private plane thing. But so yeah, be careful on that. Might be some problems with the engine. Problems with some stuff. Just check it out. Whatever it may be. Truck, airplane, train, I don't know. Whatever. Wear your whole armor of the Lord, of course. But somebody, they wearing them. She, whoever feel like you're wearing a mask. If you didn't want them, why you got in it? You know what I'm saying? Why you married them? Why you went through the whole shebang? Or living together, whatever the deal is. Why you said you was gonna marry him? Why you haven't gone pick out the dress? Why you haven't excited telling everybody? You know what I'm saying? Was you there? Was you a handler? Just to fuck their mind up, to have them thinking all them thoughts we were talking about, to keep them off their mission. Could have been. Okay. But everything will go in your favor, or this person want everything to come back. If you for them, you know what I'm saying, let's do this. If not, Six of Wands reverse. Warning, no success, bad reputation. Okay? Losses. Gonna lose. They out. Okay? They out. End of the conversation. That's what I'm seeing out of this. And this being on a business, your business could be going widespread all over the world. Okay? Import, export. But look at how Trump them have that new, um, about, what is it, tariff, that pirate thing he got going on, and that's got to do with import, export. Okay, on how you buy from other countries. Y'all know it's kind of in the air right now. So you could, it could go there, but it's gonna be a snag. Cause like, right here, it's like good fortune. Okay, but that's that presidential shit stopping you, or paying a lot to get stuff from I don't know if it started already or what, import, export, or whatever from other countries. But I am seeing that. Says warning, bad, um, different countries you buying from, their products might not be that good. They could mess up and make you have a bad reputation and ruin your business. So be careful of that too, okay? Because right now, like I say, everything is in the air. You know, advertising online, ordering online, whatever your business is. Somebody could be travel agents, whatever you're doing, you know, going out of town, out of the country, well, out of town too. Um, just be leery, because if you're in America, people kind of, we shouldn't be, remember us, most of us little people, we ain't got shit to do. Like I say, we ain't dropping our bomb, unless the ones that join the Air Force and all that. You know what I'm saying? We regular like you. We getting tricked like y'all. We were slaves like y'all. So don't blame us, okay? But I don't. And also somebody thinking about moving out of town. Um, out of the country, or out of town, but out of the country. It says warning. So be careful of that too. Okay. Let's see what else going on. Okay, they telling me to pull that up, Scorpio. Okay. Let's see what else. So that's a message for somebody. Stop playing. Be careful with me. Stop playing with me, boy or girl. Let's see what else Scorpio they're saying. Your body's here with me, but your mind is on the other side of town, messing me around, fooling around. Yeah, nobody wanna live like that. Shit, free yourself, free your mind and yourself. Shit, never love somebody more than they love you. That's an old saying. Oh, really, Canes? Yeah, I use a lot of herbs. So you must have seen me smoking when I can't smoke with everybody in the house, so I can't smoke. I have to go outside. But yeah, they always told me that. You can, but if that person not treating you, meeting you at that level, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all can love deep. You know what I'm saying? And y'all need somebody who's gonna be deep with y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I got time for all that. You can't be deep together. You supposed to be reading my fucking thoughts. I tell me what I'm finna say next. That's how deep I like my shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm fool with. Me and the Cancer had that. But he had too many people pulling on him. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. You tell my Maze. Let's see my song. I listened to it that the rest of that night. The whole album. Oh, shit, I can't. Everyone must make their own kind of love in their own kind of way. Yeah, it's my song now. Okay, Scorpio. Well, we got 22. Failure, mistake, a change. Okay, we got somebody trying to set you up. And that's Pluto energy. And we got Pluto and Libra on the board. 3, something make fruitful and correct. Hold on, I'm going to read it in a minute. We got Alchemist here. Okay. Libra again. Devil Libra with the money situation. Okay. Feelings reverse. Feelings. Whoa, feelings. Ooh. And no. Shit. Ooh. And ooh. Okay. Let's see what my little booklet say. 22. 22. The materialism, folly, and mistake, or spirituality. Remember, son of the earth, that all things physical pass away, and that before the soul can pass to higher realms of reading. Hey, get Dookie. Bring here. Come tea. Them team I pretty did the booty. She from out of town, my little bookie grandbaby. Oh, Dookie. She ran. She read. What else said? And before the soul can pass to higher realms, come see, mama. Every debt in nature must be paid to the utmost foiling. She like, I ain't going on there. Don't put me on TV. Very intuitive for 1 year old. Of course, that's my bloodline. Hey. That is how it is too. Okay. Imprudence threatened to encompass thy ruin, and thou wilt be called upon to pay for thy folly, unless thou immediately change thy ways. Going back to what I said at first, taking yourself there, or letting life take you there, or letting somebody take you there to the point that you're gonna harm somebody. Do you want to go to Silver City or not, or where you been on the mothership? This ain't no good. There ain't no joke. Ain't no game. You want to stay here and be reincarnated and stay in this prison? Now, if you from here, like I said, I advise you to fight your ass off. You need to think like them oppressors that's running this place. Unless you part of the oppressors now. I understand. But dooty. Dooty, 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 dooty. So somebody is planning on, and then we got Libra next though. Could be Scorpio, Libra in the chart. Then we got, okay, let's go. Let's start with number 3. So we got Gemini energy, and 22 equals 4. It could be Cancer, or it could be double Taurus. Let's see. Number 3. Isis unveiled, marriage and action. So it's somebody that you're married to, somebody in a relationship. We just got through with that. Ew. Remember then, Sunday, that to affirm what is true and will what is just is already to create it. What, mama? What? I see you got that. Tell me to get you some paper. Here, there, look. Under the plate. She might want to color before she get on the walls. Before she make it the walls, her paper. Just take the whole booklet. Yeah, open it up. Let her write on it. Keep on bringing the floor in the living room. Remember, son of the earth, that affirm what is true and will what is just is already to create it. To affirm and will the contrary is to vow oneself to destruction. Hope for success in the enterprises provided thou knowest how to unite the activity which make fruit morally correct, behavior or thinking, righteousness. Your mind out of whack. Thinking wrong. It's going to bring a lot. You might get away with it, because Pluto is very good in planning a death and rebirth. It might not get caught for many, many years. Just being real. The whole water system, I'm just going to be straight. Where's others too? But do you want to have that on your conscience? You might not visit you, but what the person going to feel like that you got rid of? How they going to feel? They are soul and the spirit, right? Hopefully they gone on to higher heights. But anyway, somebody's threatening somebody. Or you. Somebody's threatening you. Mike, what you say? Yo, I studied you in social studies. You're a hunter, gatherer, right? That would be a no. But anyway, somebody hunting somebody down. Okay. Now she chilling, looking at the birds. Oh, you talking about is you talking about history? I mean, in another another incarnation. No, I was a Nefertili. But anyway, okay, let's go to 14. Yeah. Number 14. The Alchemist. Taurus energy. So we got Venus right here. That's another yeah, I'm at my bloodline. But for as me being here in reincarnation, yeah. Uh-huh. I could have been Pocahontas, who knows? You know, I thought you went back in other realms, other times, came here to help. And they tried to squash me and make me a slave. This time I'm trying to get through with my destiny. Because I want to go home. I want to go home. So the alchemist, regeneration and temperance. Remember the sun of the earth, to conserve thy forces, not to recall at thy works. Be in, be in order to wear out obstacles, but in order to wear out obstacles as water, fall it drip by drip wears away the hardest stone. Patience. Okay. A well formulated plan of action followed by perseveringly will attend the is it 10? Wait a minute. Will rail thee by degrees to the heights thou wouldest sustain. So somebody, the alchemist, waiting patiently to strike. Okay. Now this can go for as another note. This can go for as hunting, like he's talking about. This can go as far as this time of year where people are deer hunting. Do they eat deer for Christmas? Beautiful poe deers. Hunting innocence. I've talked about the seven sisters. Um, Orion. Let's see. How were the people of Orion and what were they called? Orionites were an ancient, enigmatic, and incredibly technological advanced race that once ruled Orion's sector of the galaxy. Alien species. Government unknown, leader unknown, known leaders, Lokanar, Loknar, and the last Orion, personality unknown. The Orions are one of the elder races in the Master of Orion universe. When someone talks about Orion, they either mean the mystical planet or the mystical race. that once inhabited that planet. While name of the planet and the people that once inhabited it have become interchangeable over eons, there are far more to it than you will ever know. Orions. The Orions or Orionettes were an ancient, enigmatic, and incredibly technological advanced race that once ruled the Orion sector. Okay, we did that. Ancient myths and legends tell that the Orions were a gentle race of beings who loved, nurtured, and protected life in all its forms. That's why I say when they was looking for the sisters, that might have been their people. At least one or two of them, right? Said they were loving type people. Very technology advanced. Y'all need to watch the old Planet of the Apes. It's one Beneath the Planet of the Apes. Yeah, I think it's talking about our people on that's under the Planet of the Apes. That's underneath the earth. It's a lot of different ones. All of them interesting. Um, Teaching and protecting young races until they are ready to join them among the stars. They can transfer populations from one planet to another to ensure the survival of the species and became known to these races as the preservers. While in the oldest myths and legends of the other races, the Orions were simply known as the Masters, a master race that once controlled the galaxy. It is even possibility that their race was not named Orion at all. It may just be a title or a name given by the destroyers to give some form of description to their most hated enemy. There is barely anything known about Orions except that they were far beyond everyone else on evolutionary and technological scale, that there is no frame of reference to compare them with the expectation for one, for they far above us, like we are above the microbe, microbe. Orions and an Antaran, Antaran, pre something galactic civilization. As the story is told and retold over the course of generations, no matter the attention paid to detail and no matter the importance of the tale, the truth is gradually nibbled away by the little mistakes and innocence extravagation, whatever, carried off on these well intended tiny feet. The facts deteriorated softly and painlessly into the condition generally referred to as the Shrouder of Time. The legends concerning Orion's and Antaran, whatever, and Schroeder by time. What is certain is that at one time both races coexist in a galaxy. The scope of their power and technical advancement has surely been enhanced by hyperbole, but that they were far superior to anything now known is indisputable. Perhaps it was inevitable that two such Behmoths meet in violence. The legends paint the Arcturians as ruthless, Xenophopic killers, but we all know that history is written by the victors. The Orion's Arcturians War was a protracted holocaust of galactic proportions. While we can never know if they truly flung entire star systems across deep space as weapons, as the storytellers claim. Okay, where am I? Our astrophysicists have uncovered evidence. What is this? co-directed energy bursts, the power of which stragglers their imagination. They that both races had the ability to raise RAZ planets. No one contests. The Orions eventually defeated the Antarians rather than exterminating the race, as the stories claimed as Terrans would certainly have done. The Orions chose to imprison their enemies in a pocket dimension, a volume the size of a single star system, formed and carved somehow out of the fabric of space and time. Psych, uh, Psychics, yeah, to this day puzzle over the theory and the technique, but the result was obvious. The Atarians were banished, one and all, from this dimension. Mm. At this point, even the storytellers admitted that the legends become vague. Sometime after the war, the Orion's race inexplicably disappeared. They left only two legacies for the galaxy's future inhabitants. One was the tales of their power and legends of the Antarian War. The other is the Orion system itself. One planet circles this star, and it is reputed to be the original home world of the Orion race. Despite the incredible potential that abundant world must hold, no one has yet plundered or colonized it. I bet you they have now. The reason for this is that the system is only inhabited, not undefined. The Orions left a single guardian to protect their home. Perhaps they intended to return someday. Perhaps the Antarians intended to return too. Hmm. So we got Pluto and Venus right here. What are y'all saying? Hey Carson, what's up? Why am I turning away from God? I curse everything I steal, and I pray that I can be and love Him, but nothing is working. It Gabby. I think that you're allowing people to take you there. That's what I was talking about earlier. You're allowing people to mess with your mind, to make you feel angry, doubt. You know what I'm saying? About you, about what you're doing, about what you came here for, about you, period. You can't let people take you there. Anger, mad, all of that stuff. You got to get out. You got to get away from people. You got to start building yourself up. Like I was talking about earlier about, if you're not from here, do you want to go home? You know what I'm saying? So you need to do your research, and you can't let people keep you here. You can't let people come at you some type of way. They're going to send handlers. They're going to send people to make you feel bad. Bad relationships, bad family life. They're going to do all that. But how you know inside of you, researching yourself, what you talking to your ancestors, where you came from. You need to research all that stuff, protecting yourself, keeping yourself clean, eating the right foods, all of that stuff make a difference. You know what I'm saying? Standing strong on your own, with or without somebody. But you always got your people, like I'm talking about now, that's with you. But they want to reincarnate you back. They want to steal your gifts and want to keep reincarnate you to come back here and be a prisoner. When you supposed to be in getting your lesson here, doing your path, on your destiny, and going somewhere else. Go home, hopefully rejuvenate, and then go somewhere else. So don't get caught up in that. It's not you. But if you're gonna let it be you and let the people around you keep doing you like that, sending you all kind of negative shit. So just be aware. I hope that helps. What is that, Carson? STREW. What is that, Stern? What is that? Naga, you must be young. Okay, so we got two planets here. and to people as well. Somebody planning on attacking Venus. Okay, planning on attacking in our terms. Scorpio, this is your thing. Unless you have Libra and Taurus in your chart, and you got Libra again. Um, I don't know, but I'm sorry how I feel, y'all. Could be that. Don't get me wrong, planet, but I'm feeling this planets. Um, because we unseen through the naked eyes. That's another thing. You gotta get that third eye cleared out so you can see some stuff. I seen one of them, something last night. But anyway, um, so something is finna attack failure, folly, mistake, or do not want you to go to the next level. Okay, threats, ruin, pass away. Either somebody want this Libra to pass away and be gone. Now, we know the alchemist has elixirs and poison and all that kind of stuff. Okay, boom. Also is maker of making things out of straw and turning it into gold, right? Okay. So I'm finna go here. So Venus is the planet because I got Libra. I'm sorry, y'all. I go there. Okay, now talked about Orion. Now I got gold in my skin. Okay. Um. Okay. What is they call it? I got them here. Um, so that brings me to the us that's here from these planets. When I see this, so they're gonna hit people that's from this planet, Pluto. Now Pluto gonna be here for 200 something years. Okay. Venetians. Okay. Tell me about the Venetian planets. Venus is the second planet, blah, blah, blah. I ain't talking about all that. We know that. Oh, damn. I said the Venetians. The Venetians. Let's do that. Mm. I might have to go to. I seen another search engine. I wish I'd have wrote it down. I know it's DuckDuckGo. Okay, that's spelled wrong. VEUSIN. An inhabitant of the planet Venus, a person embodying astrological qualities of the planet Venus, or a fictional alien species. The term often appears as a scientific discussion about the planet's extreme environment or in fictional contexts. More Venetians are depicted in a wide variety of forms, from the AMPHIBIN like to humanoid or energy beings. Mm, okay. This video explains the extreme condition of Venus and why it is considered Earth's evil twin. Mm, okay. As an inhabitant of the planet Venus, the planet is not currently believed to host life due to its surface temperature of 470 C 8780 F, I don't know what that means, an immense atmospheric pressure. The term might be used in scientific discussion about past or future hypothetical life on Venus. It is also used in astrobiology to describe theoretical life forms that could exist in its atmosphere. As an astrological term, astrology, Venetian woman is someone who embodies the qualities of the planet Venus, such as love, beauty, luxury, harmony, and sensuality. As a fictional alien species, fictional portrayals of Venetians vary widely. Ambitious, whatever, or webbed hands and feet, lungs, and gills. Okay. Humanoid, others are described as elf-like humanoids with pointed ears and large eyes. Otherworldly, some are depicted as non-humanoid, such as hexoids or radically symmetrical beings with multiple limbs, tentacles, and eye stalks. Shapeshifters, some scientist fiction Venetians are intelligent beings with psychic powers, including the ability to shapeshift into flying saucers. I can't wait to that shit. Yep, me out. Okay, let's see. I remember Eisenhower, former deceased, whatever. They came to Eisenhower to warn him about the atomic bomb and the wars that they were doing because they was destroying other realms. And they did it anyway and it destroyed some realms. So I was trying to look at a picture. Oh, add you to the stream. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Carson. Um, it's a way to do that. I supposed to be reading on that, how to do that. I gotta figure out how to do it because it's certain like code or whatever that I give you. But I'm a research it. Let me put a note. And that because I thought about that. I thought about that more for my members only. To really have some discussions in there. Okay, adding people on. Look up. I'm gonna figure out how to do it. Okay. What is he saying? Put my follow. Okay. Saturn battles us each and every day. There will be days that will be harder than others when battling with sin, but God is still faithful and loving. He is both sovereign and graceful. Ask Him for forgiveness and dust yourself off and get back in the saddle. Thank you, Jacob. I needed that. True. That's what I'm talking about. But it's more to it than that. And Saturn, they have no access to Saturn. They've been lying. You do some more homework. And there's no such thing as a devil. Only the one they made up here to keep you in slavery. So do some more homework on that. I told y'all, listen to Bobby Hemmett, people, place like that. He'll tell you a lot of what's really going on. And you write about a whole lot of other stuff, yeah. Um, I was talking about that earlier about don't let nobody take you there. Being angry, mad, hateful, deceitful, so you won't be able to go back to your planet. You keep getting reincarnated back here over and over and over again. Okay, getting used. Okay, now he was talking about how they look. This look more like the Martians than Venus. It look more like the Martians than Venus. And now did the red hair. Now we think about Esau. Okay, because it has to be melanin. If I don't know if y'all ever heard of a lot of movie stars. The Beatles used to talk about in their songs, we all live in a yellow submarine, stuff like that. But they also was saying about they can't get off, can't go to a planet if they have no melanin. Okay, I don't know if y'all ever heard of that. Um, so I'm still researching that. Um, Now they was saying about. Now I don't believe these faces. But yeah, he was trying to tell. I don't like that. They always trying to downplay something. It pissed me off. Anyway, I put Venus ushers all forms of love, spread and hold love because of light, joy, nature. You can act like a mirror to those in your life. Because when the guy came here, what did I just drop? When the guy or girl came to Eisenhower, he had certain powers. Because Eisenhower didn't want to hear it. The government wanted to do what they wanted to do, but they wanted him to show them how to make a spaceship. And he told them no, because y'all already ruined shit. If I teach y'all that, y'all really have the world in uproar. So they call themselves trying to capture him. So he had the telekinesis that he can make a person get nice so he can get away. So the Martians, the Greys, the Archons helped him how to make spaceships, how to fool the people, how to get people into submission, the whole system, you know. So they helped them. But the Venus, you can go back and look at it in history. It talks about that. Venus did not want to help them corrupt and do people that kind of way. That's why I say you got to watch, you know. You can go back and look at Eisenhower. He'll tell that. Even his granddaughter, she said that the vegan thing, some of the beings, the ones that eat us, want us to be vegan because they don't want the meat in there because they vegetarians. I don't know how they're going to eat us if they vegetarian, but some kind of way she was saying it was because she had started the vegetarian thing. And then she said that was because they was telling her to do that because the human that they eat, they don't want no meat inside their thing. And I don't know how that's going, but I heard her say that. Um, Joy nature, you can act like a mirror to those in your life in order to see themselves and make boundaries and empower in light is important. Help them empower themselves. Getting caught up in this bullcrap. In this life, in this lifetime, don't dim your light. People will be jealous, value growth, and feel very drawn to beauty and see it. There'll be, there'll be, luxury and finer, sophisticated things in life. Sensitive, struggle with conflict. Okay, you'll struggle with that. People seeing that in you and they want it. And how to handle you gotta know how to handle it, and they're gonna try to handle you. So this when this is coming, Pluto is coming. I should have read Pluto. I'm gonna do Pluto in a minute. Learning how to stick up for yourselves, empowered, expansive, and loving place to mastering yourself. Appreciate your sexuality and senses and your gifts, okay? Because they're going to come at you. Boom. You got Pluto. Okay, let's see. They are the Plutonians. What are the people from Pluto called? Okay. And I believe somebody inhabit Orion's too. And that's the ones that's after the Seven Sisters. Plutonians, yeah. Other other related terms include Hadeans, okay, that makes sense, and Hadal, okay, referring to the underworld god Pluto. A plutonic is also used. Plutonian in is Plutonian. This is the most common and direct demonial, demon, Demonym, for a person or thing from the dwarf planet Pluto. Now I give thanks to the dwarf planets all the time. Hayden, Hadel, these terms are driven from Hades, the Greek equivalent of Pluto, who was the god of the underworld. Plutonic. This adjective can also be used to describe something from Pluto. Okay. Yeah, I probably already knew that. Also, Saturn. That's what I'm saying. Saturn is not Saturn. Saturn is, they use, you can't get to Saturn. Only certain people can get to Saturn. They've been lying. Look up your history. They've been lying. Centurions. Chronio, Cronus. Cronus, yeah. Saturnian. So they've been using Pluto for Saturn and telling you that's Saturn because they can't get to Saturn. They're not permitted to Saturn. No, I do not, Kendall. What would people from Pluto be called? Okay, what are aliens from Pluto called? What would a person from Uranus? Okay, we're not in Uranus. What do you call people from? Was Pluto real name? Okay, about how are the plutonium people from Pluto? How are they? Um, yeah, you. If I'm not from here, you're not from here. I don't know. This might be your planet. We were brought here to be slaves, and we were brought here. We came here, some of us, to help these people who are here on this planet, and they tried to trap us here, which they did trap us here. So now we're trying to figure out how to help, and then go back home until we go on our next mission. An alien to me means not from somewhere. You know what I'm saying? It's not always gory. And I believe in each realm you go in, you might have to look like the people that are there. I know, it's my perception. Plutonian people from the Redding Post are hypothetical concept, not real beings. In the context of Redding discussion on space, Plutonian people was a humorous misinterpretation of Plutonians, the hypothetical inhabitants of Pluto. Post discusses the challenges of colonizing Pluto, not actual Plutonian inhabitants, which could lead to discussion confusion with the radioactive element plutonium. Yeah, that's how I've been finding out more and more. Pluto's status. Pluto was reclassified as a dwarf planet in 2006, which is a point of discussion for the Red Thread. Colonization challenges. Thread discussion: the challenges of colonizing Pluto, including the long distance, low gravity, and extreme cold. Name confusion. The confusion arises from the name Pluto being similar to the element plutonium, leading to harmonious or mistaken connections in online discussion. Let's see. I'm gonna have to find out more about it. People from, cause we all know everything is under. Okay, most everything is under. Ain't too much on top, right? We know that, right? Um, Plutonium woman appearance. Okay, let's see what you say. Of course, it's gonna be very beautiful. That red hair as well. That's kind of a Esau. But I'm not. I'm gonna have to really do some digging on a whole lot of. That's why I want to travel. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Pluto was changed to a moon. Pluto is like underneath. That's a whole. Like everything else underneath the Silver City. Who is the people of the Silver City? What are the people of the Silver City called underground? You're around. People lived in the world came Silver City. There are Nim breeds, people who lived here between 911 CE. Centuries later, bands of Apaches haunted and camped. The land provided everything they needed, and they lived in harmonious and peace. Oh, that's the one in Mexico. I gotta find out more about them as well. But it's a lot of things they're not telling us. You have to really get to know your ancestors, and get to know people who, different scholars, and use your own discernment. Talk to the creator who you believe in that's going to tell you the truth, the right one, okay? So the alchemist. So Pluto wants something from Venus, okay? Maybe it's gold. I don't know. Because they both right by each other. I don't know when was discovered, because the story goes that during the Dark Ages, it was no balance between Mercury and Pluto. And that's what made everything dark and creepy, because they were always competition. And, that's when the Dark Age, I know about the Dark Ages, right? So they say they put Venus in between Libra, the balance, the scales, to stop them from feuding, because they got down and dirty and the whole 9 yards. So, do they want to remove that? Now, personal note to somebody, like I say, Scorpio, if you got Libra in your chart or whatever the deal is, maybe you have animosity, you let somebody take you there, you know what I'm saying? And now, by you not curing yourself, you want to hurt somebody, or somebody want to hurt you, okay? But in a planet aspect, something going on with the planets, the gold, because we know that the, what do they call it? I put a video, I took it off after my daughter passed in February. But they were looking for gold, the ones that took Sasquatch and made some of the humans to be the slaves. They were always looking for gold to repair their planet. Right? Yeah, just read that. Let me see. Yeah, just read that. What you doing, Boyd? Little Boyd. She hit you in the stomach.
No.
Oh.
That said the baby not coming.
Oh, she gonna wander. She wanna do her thing. Let that girl do her thing. Turn it down, Boduka. You gonna mess my video up, man. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Stop it. You gonna mess my video up. Stop. Hold on, y'all.
Bro, I was really fast. I was really fast.
It's still, you two gonna mess my video up. You can't do it. You got to go in there with it, Doodle. Or turn it on low. Turn it on low on the side. Let me see.
No, you're not messing me up.
You gonna mess me up, man. I couldn't tell you, Mom. Come out of here, mess up my video.
I just told him that.
Music.
Come on, King.
Okay.
Turn it down.
I told you Granny was making a video.
Okay, I'm back. Okay, what I did in 14, I think I just read that. Okay, so balancing, trying to balance it out. Pluto again. Don't give a fuck. The lost feelings, Pisces energy, Scorpio, Libra, Leo, Scorpio, Pisces together. Pluto energy, very angry. In a mood. Letter from a loved one. So, human aspect. Trying to be loving and caring, understanding, but frustrated at the same time because if you say no, a person's still saying yes, saying yes. Why would I give him some Benadryl, Kendall? Everybody want to drug children up. God damn. What's really going on? Where your planet at? um, I don't know. It's a Cancer energy. I'm feeling some jealousy, and I'm feeling some hurt. Letting somebody take you there. Okay. Creativity. You're not looking at yourself. This person isn't of who they are. You know what I'm saying? And what they can create. And the first, going back to the first one, somebody else is brokenhearted over that person because your body here with me and your mind somewhere else. And you mad that somewhere else is not in love with you. And it's not about love, and you know that. It's for Scorpio, compatibility for Scorpio. And talking about other things. Whatever the ancestors have me saying, that's what I'm saying. You know it's about the money. Okay? Um, this particular person. Materialistic. Because there's no way in the world you're going to let somebody take you there. Okay? And that's pertaining to somebody coming against you, Scorpio, too. Right? Um, unless it's materialistic. We already had that. That's what it means. Until it's materialistic. An image or something you feel that should have been yours, should have been on your arms, or you claiming it to be yours and it's not yours. Okay? But on the other side, you got somebody that is in love with you, that's dedicated to you. The first grade I got, that's wondering why you breaking their heart. You know what I'm saying? And this person got plans. Aquarius energy. You don't fuck with no Aquarius. I don't know if y'all know about Aquarius. They just as dangerous as you, Scorpio. That's, and also that's my famine. That's my Joseph card. Famine and plenty. So somebody is either, and also to me that's technology, because Aquarius is technology. So they're looking at where you're going and what you're doing. It's like you um got a, how do you call it, on somebody else, where they going, what they doing, spying. They doing the same thing to you. So you can't come back and lie to them if you lying it all to them right now. They got somebody or something that they can see where you going, what you doing. Okay? It's somebody that really care. And they, and I don't know if you're meeting up with other partners or this is what you finding out about this person. Scorpio, wherever you go. Okay? We got Capricorn energy, so we got black magic here. Okay, let me slow down. I'm put it in myself. King of Cups, reverse. Be careful with me. Signify a person ruled by Cancer. Mild, reserved, home-loving, and pleasant. Reverse. A Cancer woman. I feel. They know. They water just like you. And you pissing and you wasting this person's time, or they're wasting your time, however this go. By coming in their world, like we said at first, and turning their world upside down and not being true. Now, they might, I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know how, if you letting somebody just string you along, you know, and things ain't going the way they plan. Where's my other card at? I know another card dropped. Y'all both playing games with each other. That's, I don't know. Y'all got to determine that. one more card right here. Maybe not. That's what I did. But yeah, some shit going down. So this person is meeting up with somebody else. So while you gone, when you say what's that song? Uh who's making love to my old lady while I was out making love? That's what's happening. Okay. I be a Leo, whatever, I don't know. But they making their own plans, boo. Doing it while you rushing and trying to be in some fuck up somebody else's life or get somebody to notice you, whatever the fuck is, for an image or this, they doing it to you, whatever the deal is. We had the Capricorn the first thing, and this is black magic. But let me read Jack of Coins. And this person giving them money or whatever the deal is, or they could be giving the person money. I don't know. Shit. You signified person ruled by Aquarius, witty, argumentative, yet amiable, artistic, humanitarian, and fond of refined society. Right way up the notes an Aquarian man. I know. So they know what you're doing. Shit. Playing with somebody very intuitive. You know, Scorpio. Shit, I said you know with the other spread. Okay, now we got number 19. Now this gonna be the fucked up part right here. This Leo energy. They probably got this in their chart, or you got it in your chart, one or two. 19. The sun, happiness and joy. Remember, son of the earth, that the light of the mystery is a redoubtable fluid put by nature at the service of the will. She lights those who know how to direct her. She strikes down with a thunderbolt those who ignore her power or who abuse it. Okay. Happiness awaits thee in domestic life if thou know how to strengthen the conjugal circle and guard its sacredness in the sanctuary of the heart. What I said, she like, okay, you gonna play them games? I'm gonna play them too. See what I'm saying? So now you got a third party, you got a fourth party now. Um, with Christ beings, yeah. But I don't know who you serve. Anyway, okay. It's a whole nother story. If you look at my videos, you know. And listen to Bobby Hemmett, okay? It'll give you a little more insight, just to know beyond these walls, and nobody's coming back to. Anyway, okay. So we got number 15, Black Magic. Okay, that's where that snare coming from. That's where somebody plotting your ruin, Scorpio. They found somebody they care about. Remember, son of the earth, that the most unprofitable thing in the world is selfishness, pride, and rebellion, but enchain the soul to lower spirits. But all trials and misfortunes accepted with resignation to the supreme will or an accomplished progress, bringing an eternal reward. Cease to rely upon thy own power and wisdom, and labor to disengage thyself from pride and selfishness, which but bind thee to matter, mortality, and evil fate. That person think you selfish as fuck. You're not caring about the relationship. Maybe y'all used to swing both of y'all together. I don't know, or maybe not. You feel this way. Person on the outside with somebody else. You know, chasing pretty young things. I don't know. Threesomes, masculine energy, business. See, um, Leo as well. 15 is 6. Leo to Taurus in their chart 21-3, 336, 333, 936. They want to be happy. They want to be successful, and they'll do whatever it is to get out of this situation. And they could be holding some anger and animosity. Want to see you hurt, or take you to the bank and take everything for what you got. You know what I'm saying? Might not want to kill you, but they want everything. So I don't know if you want to walk away from everything you done built, you know. Um, so be careful. Are you telling somebody that? Say good how I take it, Scorpio. The adopt, okay. Success and attainment. Remember, son of the earth, that the empire, your empire, okay, of the world belongs to the empire of light, and that the empire of light is the throne which God reserves for the sanctified will. So she's saying that's her shit, or he's saying that's his shit, however this is going. Thou wilt gather the fruit of knowledge of good and evil, and drink the eternal fountain, and drink of the eternal fountain. If thou art sufficiently master of thyself to approach it without coveting, obstacles will disappear from thy path, and thy destiny will have no limit save those of thy will, since you won't change. And Libra is also the justice system. Okay? Libra is also the lawyers and all of that. So somebody might saying, I want a divorce. I want to get the hell out of this, and I'm taking all this shit. So that's on you. And you can't go be able to say shit. No talking. Devil Taurus. That's your opposite. Yeah. No matter how you get out of that Virgo energy, Gemini energy, Sorcerer. Let's read that. Came back to no heart. God damn, it came back to this card. It says moving on. Number 1. Will and dexterity. Remember this on the earth that man would like God act without ceasing. To will nothing and do nothing is more fatal than to will and do ill. A firm will and faith in yourself, guided by reason and a love of justice, will conduct you to the end that you wish to attain, and will preserve you from the perils of the way. So you're going to fight fire with fire. You're going to get angry and try to come against this person, do witchcraft and sorcery and all of that. Make it a battle when both of y'all might be wrong, you wrong, whatever the deal is, and just keep on going and let it blow up. And then it's going to be no love, so it's going to be fucked up. And then something happen and you get reincarnated to come back and repeat this shit. So it's all up to you, Scorp. Or whoever Scorpio dealing with. Yeah. That's what I see. Scorpio for Scorpio. Could be 2 Scorpios going at it. And y'all know that ain't gonna be pretty. Unless somebody stop. Scorpio against a Scorpio? Shit. All according to what you got in your chart. How ruthless or how gentle and loving, forgiving. It ain't gonna be too cool. Got werewolves. Somebody was explaining, I went to look at that video. A guy from Haiti. He was explaining about werewolves. Kill his or her mother. So I don't know if reading minds. Somebody got Venus in their chart. Infinity and a vehicle. Infinity vehicle. Let me see something right quick. Talking about the werewolf. So that means somebody can turn. Yeah, huh? But I mean, that's one aspect of it. But video on werewolves. Let's see if I can find it right quick. I might have to find it. I can't think his name. But he's from Haiti. And I want to know as much as possible. And I'm still searching for my grandma people. Guess I'm one of the Palladian sisters. Who knows? Nah, they not gonna show. I'm gonna have to find it. Maybe they'll come up in my feed. Okay. Yeah. Surrender. Your sister Cancer. Virgo. Dodge. Irish. Whatever that card is. We may be wild, crazy, fun, but come for my family, loved ones, and you'll see crazy and wild. Hello, Tesla. India. I don't know if somebody trying to break y'all up too, whatever the deal is, but having other people in there, she expect, So even if I seen this girl, she made a video. She said she didn't want the husband. She just wanted to have fun. Now he leaving his wife and everything for her. She don't want him like that. Now everything's all fucked up. English, American, and European. That's fucked up right there. Janitor, stop, protect yourself. They've been sending evil demons, beings in you to make you hurt others. Puppet, whoa. It could be that too. We do have that on the board. White truck, a van. I want to be and will be you. Dang. Aliens government is targeting your grandkids because they gifted. See, doing all that, they got you sidetracked. They gonna fuck with your kids, your grandkids. I mean, you know what I'm saying? At some point, I don't know. Aunt, vampire. Ooh. Should find somebody that's planted there to fuck with you. Stop eating that people's stuff. Military, somebody in the military. Or that happened in the military. But somebody there to feed you. Could be information, don't have to be food. Says blacks. Blocking your money and success. A delay is not a denial. You will get it. Hello? Delinquency note. White people. Hey, however they put on the card. Neighborhood cops. Following you from past life. Bad. Making you do wrong. Not a friend, family member, mate, or child. I just said that about the aunt. CEO. Sacrifice cancer. Damn. Neighbor in front of you. Or could be behind you. Sneaking out of school, growing too fast. Runaways. How's it affecting the children? No neighbor on stomach. Might have a ring, might be putting stuff on their stomach. Tarot reader Virgo. Somebody ain't real either. They don't have no neighbor, that means they wasn't born from a woman, right? With a placenta. Can't trust you. Don't go up. Don't go. It's a setup. Been to jail, learn the lessons wiser. Your sister Leo. Okay, somebody's sister could be in there. We did have Leo here. Somebody's sister know how to do some witchcraft. Life of luxury, game, airplanes, or life. It's about the finer things. Everybody deserves that shit. You know what I'm saying? But not enough to fuck somebody up for it or use people. Your niece, GMC, shouldn't have to take it from somebody else or gold digger mentality. Scottish, waitress. Your house or home apartment is coming soon. Be patient. It's being prepared for you. A protected place. So keep protecting yourself. Okay. Somebody want to get the fuck on. You can't go yet. Feel stuck. It's coming. Bad demons. Man, friend of family. Black lightning gifts. Talk about them gifts. Gave them a shot to make sick or pretend dead, to traffic them underground country or nasty leader. Still pondering about that. All right, Scorpio. If it wasn't for you, it wasn't for you, okay? Series on Scorpio. Happy birthday to you. End of the month, Scorpio. Baby. End of the month of October is totally different from the beginning of the month of October. That's why I call deacons, I guess. And the beginning of November, totally different people. Fifth chakra, throat chakra. Taurus, your opposite. Fifth chakra being Virgo, medical, expressing my feelings. Allow my emotions to be fully experienced. I acknowledge feelings of grief, anger, or fear, and I make a conscious effort to express my emotions or resolve them within myself so that I can move forward freely. You don't need no closure. Do that with yourself, unless you owe somebody an apology, of course. I let the unconditional love experience in my heart be expressed through my voice and my creativity. I let those close to me know how much I love and care for them. I forgive all those who have done me wrong in the past, as well as forgiving myself, as I could not have responded in a more evolved way than I was able to at the time. Okay. 7 Libra, Crown Aries, spiritual awareness, Crown Chakra. When my mind sways negatively, I remind myself of love, truth, gratitude, and spirit. Exactly. I am the observer of my thoughts, and I do not let them bring me down. I remind myself to have gratitude and acceptance for what is, and to have the courage of my convictions. I continually pursue a clearer understanding of spiritual truths behind all that is and all that is unfolding. I ask myself, is what I am thinking the truth? And is it having a positive or negative impact in my life? Hello. Gotta do that daily. People you're around, everything. Food you eating. I mean, the whole 9 yards, y'all. They the reset. All right, y'all. Hope some understanding. Thank y'all for coming. And I'm going to work on that. If you still here, Carson, I'm going to work on that. All right, y'all. Love y'all. Like, subscribe, share, and comment. I appreciate it. Thank y'all for coming. Hope I helped in some type of way or confirmation. Love y'all.